Acute care is busy. Clinicians are juggling everything, so we want to try and ultimately make their life easier.
So I'm an engineer, still an engineer, always an engineer. The basis of the company was all around trying to solve a problem. You know, that's what good engineers do really, is solve problems. I used to work designing ICU ventilators. They're very sophisticated pieces of equipment, yet the technologies used on them for drug delivery were really ancient. The same technology has been used for 50 years. I've seen that as a need to do something about it and improve the third leg of the stool as I've seen it. You know, the caregiver, the ventilator and the drug delivery. And the drug delivery was just so poor. And really that was the foundation of Aerogen.
Aerogen's nebulizer is based on a vibrating mesh technology, and this brings a huge amount of benefits to not just the patient but also the caregiver. Aerogen's also really simple to use. It's one button, the drug starts being aerosolized, so very straightforward. We know that the medication is always going to be between 1 and 5 microns in size when it's aerosolized, which is perfect for deep lung deposition. So that means the patient's going to need less drug. We're going to start seeing results quicker. The patient's going to start improving quicker, and the patient's going to get home quicker.
We have every corner of science and engineering in this business. So we have software engineers, electronic engineers, digital, analog, we have mechanical engineers, we have scientists, we have biochemists. We're covering the whole gambit of life science, if you like.
Our products are designed and developed for the clinician in mind, but with the clinicians as well. Ultimately, we want to help improve patient outcomes, so do the clinicians, so we need to work closely and collaboratively together. We will continuously have ad boards, advisory boards across Europe, the US, etc., where we'll bring in the everyday users of our technology and find out what it is that could help make their life easier.
Chris, thanks very much for coming on this piece with us.
I couldn't say how important it is that it's made an enormous difference. My point of view is a little bit different from maybe your general physician or clinician, in the sense that I'm a severe asthmatic. I have absolutely utilized your product, and I'm an early adopter, which I think is also unusual, despite the fact that I've been a physician for 30 years. And so 3 years ago, when I brought it into my shop, it just makes an enormous difference in terms of patient care, throughput, and more importantly, less drug and faster length of stay.
For us, hearing it from you is really beneficial because, as I said, it was clinician-led. It's important hearing what you say about shorter treatment times, less time in the ED. I mean, your staff are probably under the greatest pressure within the EDs, and you get a big influx of people. If you can turn people around quicker and get them home safely, it's obviously one of your key parameters.
100%. There was a 5-year-old young lady who had just been admitted to the ICU the last week, and she came in tripoding. She was tachypnic. She wasn't making a whole lot of noise, and initially I was thinking we're going to need to do some kind of non-invasive respiratory support, but let's just stay with what we know. Let's get the steroids on board early because we know that has a dramatic effect. And then I gave her one Duaneb utilizing the albuterol ipratropium bromide, but utilizing vibrating mesh. And she turned around in minutes. After that, I gave her one more, watch her for 2 hours, and I got to send her home. It's unfortunate that you need that aha moment, because all that information is there in the literature, but it really, as you said, resonates as a clinician when you say, oh, that's it. That makes such a big difference, because, initially you're thinking I'm putting this young lady on non-invasive or, just high flow, and she's going back to the ICU, and lo and behold, I was able to kick her butt out. So, which is fabulous. I appreciate the fact that this company has always been a very science-forward, evidence-based in terms of how do we get this better? How do we get this to improve patient outcomes as opposed to a bottom line?
Isn't like a normal public company in that we're not driven by stock market price or anything like that. Every penny profit Aerogen has made has been put back into the company, into clinical research and development.
Our products are used in over 80 countries around the world, and we're extremely proud of the fact that over 30 million patients have benefited from our technology.
We actually started Aerogen the same year as Enterprise Island started, so we've been working together for all those years, and we use Enterprise Island in every market we go into.
Thanks to our fantastic relationship with Enterprise Island, we've had a huge number of opportunities over the year to invite large delegations into Aerogen, and that was fantastic to really showcase Aerogen, our capabilities, the skill sets across the team.
The US market is the biggest single medical market in the world, so it's going to be important to every medical company. It's the easiest market in many ways to address. You've got one regulatory authority, one currency. Most of our clinical work has been done in America. So it's a two-way collaboration. There's a willingness there to collaborate from a clinical standpoint, and we found it to be a great market for us over the years.
The US is actually over 50% of our market, so we do place a huge amount of emphasis and importance on the relationships we build with clinicians, key opinion leaders, physicians and various individuals across the States. We have over 100 employees based now in the States, which means they can deliver hands-on support to our customers across the country. There is evidence and clinical backing to anything we say in Aerogen, but trust is built on a continuous ongoing relationship. So again, I think it's through listening to clinicians, bringing that feedback into play through our products, technologies, but also the after sales support we offer too. So a big part of what we do in Aerogen is focusing on education. So in 2025 alone, we actually educated 50,000 clinicians around the world across emergency department, pediatrics, neonatal, adult ICU as well, in terms of aerosol drug delivery, respiratory care, and 11,000 of those clinicians based in the US. And that's something we're extremely proud of and will continue to do and educate and support. And a big testament, I suppose, to the trust that clinicians have in Aerogen is the fact we're the only company in the world to have won the American Association of Respiratory Care Zenith 11 years in a row. As a company, we're extremely proud of our technology and the impact we play around the world. We have over 500 approved and pending patents. We have over 300 clinical papers that make reference to our technology. We have full regulatory approvals globally, and that's something that we continue to invest and focus on.